स्वागतम स्वागतम स्वागतम। वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल मार्केटिंग मैड। आज का हमारा टॉपिक रहेगा आइजनहावर मैट्रिक्स और जिसे कॉमन लैंग्वेज में बोलते हैं हम टाइम मैनेजमेंट। व्हाई टाइम मैनेजमेंट? टाइम को मैनेज करना क्यों ज़रूरी है? बिकॉज योर टाइम इज मनी। यू हैव दीज 5 बेनिफिट्स फॉर टाइम मैनेजमेंट. You get more work done in less time. Your productivity increases with each task. You have a clarity on what tasks are important and what tasks are urgent. You have goals completion, and then you have finally more positive and disciplined personality. So these are the benefits when you manage your time well. आइजनहावर मैट्रिक्स में मिस्टर आइजनहावर ने ये बोला है कि we are most almost compelled to give our first attention to the urgent present rather than to the important future. जो हमारा प्रेजेंट है उसमें जो अर्जेंसी है उस पे हम ज़्यादा फोकस करते हैं कंपेयर टू व्हाट इज देयर इन अवर फ्यूचर एंड हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इट इज. He also says that keep the long-term importance of non-urgent tasks in view so that you can overcome the pull toward urgent distractions and focus on what really matters. अगर इसको सिंपल भाषा में करें कि जो टास्क आपके गोल कंप्लीशन के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है वही टास्क होते हैं जो कि आपको ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम करना होता है. उसमें टाइम सेंसिटिविटी नहीं होती. कुछ टास्क ऐसे होते हैं जो कि बहुत अर्जेंट होते हैं, उसमें टाइम सेंसिटिविटी हो रहती है, तो आपको वो अभी पूरे करने होते हैं. वो टास्क आपकी लाइफ को लेके इतने इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं होते जितने कि वो टास्क इम्पोर्टेंट होते हैं जो कि लॉन्ग टर्म होते हैं और जिसमें आप अपनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज और ग्रोथ दे सकते हो एज अ ओवरऑल पर्सोना. मैट्रिक्स में जाने से पहले वी शुड हैव अ क्लियर कट डेफिनेशन ऑफ व्हाट इज एन अर्जेंट टास्क एंड व्हाट इज एन इम्पोर्टेंट टास्क. Urgent tasks are those tasks that need to be done right now. They comes with a deadline. They are unavoidable and they can bring a lot of stress in your life. Okay. उस वो करने पे आपको ऐसा लगेगा that you are in control of your life because you will say I have done this task, I have done this task. But if you dig down deep, you will not be able to find anything worth that you have learned or any opportunities that you have come across during completion of that task. Important tasks, they contribute to your long-term goals. For example, your health, right? So that will be your important task. Or you're learning a new skill. They need your undivided attention, they need time, and they need energy. Now this is the matrix of Eisenhower. इसको वन बाय वन क्वाड्रेंट में अगर हम बात करें, अर्जेंट, नॉट अर्जेंट, important and not important. This is a 2 by 2 matrix. So in first, which is urgent and important, you have to do it now. But those which are not urgent but they are important, you decide, you plan a time around them, and they need to be done later. Schedule a time. This is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, this is fourth quadrant. Now all of your tasks should be aligned over here. The more tasks that you have in your hand during the day that you have completed, that lies in this quadrant, those are the tasks that need to be focused. Third is not important but they are urgent. You need to delegate them. You need to assign them to somebody or simply say no. The last one is not important and not urgent. Now these are the distractions that keep you away from your goal. You have to delete them completely from your schedule. सबसे पहले ये सब इस क्वार्टर में आएगा. सोशल मीडिया स्क्रोलिंग, जो हम अननेसेसरी रील्स देखते रहते हैं 1 hour 2 hour 3 hours. Do one task, go to your Instagram right now and just see how many hours you have spent right now. That will give you a clear cut picture of how many hours of time you have wasted. I'm not saying like if you are an influencer that is your productive time, right? But if you are not and you are just scrolling just for the sake of dopamine surge, then it's a complete waste of time. Moving ahead, now we will see these quadrants in more detail. Quadrant 1 is do. It is inevitable. You have to do it. It comes with a lot of stress and burnout, and it look like that you are in control of your day, but you are not. For example, it can be a last minute deadline. It can be bill dues. It can be attending functions of relatives. Those are important things and those are urgent things, but they are not giving you anything in return. Quadrant 2 is decide. They are important, but they are not urgent, important in terms of your life. In this quadrant, you are focused more on opportunities and growth, but not problems. You are not facing problem. You have a task in your hand that you can align over a period of time, and you can uh, like improve your life through those tasks. So these are those tasks which prioritize your activities that grow your energy. Learning a skill, any side hustle, health and fitness. कोविड के बाद आपने देखा होगा कि mostly people are now focusing on their health. Fourth is investment. As you go down your age, like after 30 or within 25 years of age, you start investing. Over a period of time, you should have many things in line, like your portfolio should be vast, right? So these are those things that gives you opportunities to grow. Third is delegate quadrant. जैसे हम बोलते हैं जैसे corporate life में busy work. So these are based on the expectations of others. You use your energy unnecessarily in these tasks. These can be unplanned meetings, office gossips, it can also be relatives visit. You are responding to emails and texts and many messages, right? So this is the quadrant third. Okay, I missed quadrant 4, but I'm happy that I missed mentioning quadrant 4 because it is not that important. You delete all the distractions that are there in your day-to-day life. It can be online browsing, social media scrolling, shopping impulsively. Now these are the 4 quadrants. Now there's a activity that I want you to do so that you can get most out of the time in hand. सबसे पहले track the number of tasks and time consumed on those tasks. Do this activity for 2 weeks and after this ask 2 questions with every task. Was it urgent for me and was it important for me? So place them accordingly. Urgent था लेकिन important नहीं था, एक quadrant में डालिए. Urgent नहीं था लेकिन important था, second quadrant में डालिए. ना urgent था ना important था, fourth quadrant में डालिए. ऐसे ही अगर आप देखते हैं तो you will have a list of tasks in each quadrant. अगर आपके ज़्यादातर टास्क फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में आते हैं, यानी आपका अर्जेंट भी है इम्पोर्टेंट भी है, यू ऑर्गेनाइज अ मंथली प्लान ओवर इट एंड रिव्यू इट आफ्टर ईच वीक. उन टास्क को पहले से एंटिसिपेट कर लेना है और सॉल्व देम बिफोर हैंड टू सेव द टाइम. अब जैसे अगर मैं अपना एग्जांपल लूँ, आई वर्क एज अ प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर and there are some tasks that are that if I procrastinate then it will be like a nightmare for me, uh, like just before the end of the week. So what I do, I organize them beforehand on every Monday. Particularly I do it on every Sunday night so that I can have a weekly plan of those tasks and I try to complete it within Monday. So Monday is my day where I complete my urgent and important task, right? I know that it cannot be done like within 1 or 2 months, but I am practicing it in the last 6 months, and I'm getting the results. Second, agar if you are spending too much time in quadrant 3, you ask 3 questions like can you simply say no to those tasks, or can you delegate them, or the third question is can you completely avoid them. Fourth quadrant, spending too much time in quadrant fourth, so you are in a trouble because those are not urgent and not important. These are your time wasters. You track the time, the activities that I just told. You track your time and pick out your time wasters. They have diminishing returns when used excessively. For example, if you're using Instagram, let's say you are an influencer and you are on Instagram daily for 3 hours. But if you be on Instagram, like going and scrolling over unnecessary reels, and you spend at least 5 to 6 hours on Instagram as an influencer. So you have a good dopamine surge, but it will not give you that much return. With more usage of social media, it will give you diminishing returns, right? So this is the activity that you can do to save and manage your time. बिल्कुल लाइक इसको एक गांठ बांध लो इस चीज को कि टाइम इज मनी, मतलब यू कैन नॉट गेट टाइम बैक. Once you are over 25, you will not get your 25 years back. Once you are over 30, you will not get over 30 years uh, your back. Now the last thing that I want to convey through this video is the secret to getting ahead is getting started. Start with any activity. Don't just keep it in your mind. If there is something worth doing, do it and see whether it is giving you returns or not. If it is not giving you returns, it will be like it should be avoided and it should be deleted from your life, right? Be it anything, any relationship, any involvement, any person. You can manage your time well, and if you can manage your time well, you have a disciplined and positive outlook towards life, and you can have a better future. I want from my audience that all of you should live well, prosper, and live a disciplined life. Thank you.